Well, it's day 18 of the lockdown in South Africa, and traffic officials are concerned that motorists are not following the lockdown regulations. Our reporter's Tshegohaco Moagi is out on the streets of Johannesburg to give us an update, and our colleague Monique Mortlock is in Cape Town this morning, also monitoring the traffic situation there. Good morning to the both of you. Let me start with you, Tshegohaco Moagi. We saw at the start of the Easter weekend the number of vehicles leaving many provinces, in particular in the Western Cape, heading for the Eastern Cape, some of them, and some heading towards Durban. What's the situation looking like where you are, Tshego, in as far as people either leaving the province or perhaps returning to Gauteng?
Well, good morning, Xoli. I am at the Bree taxi rank at the moment, and what we are seeing is there are a lot of people that are actually essential workers, some people just going out to actually just find a place where they can get food. But the taxi drivers are complying as much as they possibly can. They are carrying 70% of their taxi gets filled up, and they are saying that they are trying their best to continue with that because it is, of course, for their own safety and also for the safety of commuters. So a lot of people at the taxi rank, in and around the taxi rank, really just trying to find ways to get to work and trying to stay safe within that process.
So no people there that you've spoken to who are taking taxis, perhaps trying to leave the province for another?
Not at all, Xoli. The people that are here are people that are going straight to work, and these are people that say that although they understand the situation and what is currently happening with COVID-19, they are trying to still go to work and, of course, just function as much as they can. And the taxi drivers also seemingly much happier and much more calm following the 70%, and they are saying that they are just trying to make ends meet, really.
All right, Tshegohaco Moagi, let's leave it there for the moment with you and touch base with Monique Mortlock, and she is in Cape Town. Monique, you'll tell us exactly where you are in Cape Town, but at the start of this Easter weekend, we saw lots of people, in particular taxis, being stopped at roadblocks trying to leave that province for the Eastern Cape. What's the situation this morning?
Good morning. This is definitely something we'll be speaking to the MEC for Transport, Bongi Nkosi Madikizela, a little later on one of those main national roads where we will probably see taxis trying to come back into the Western Cape on the N2. We'll be touching base with him a little later. Right now, though, we are starting off on the M5 highway just outside of Cape Town, where we see very minimal sort of digressing of those lockdown rules and regulations. Most of the people that have been coming through here seem to be compliant, showing their permits, showing their identification. And we see when we got here, it was a relieving of shifts from officers who have been here since 6 o'clock last night, and those now taking over, ready for the new day. And I'm sure that we will be seeing many taxis entering the Western Cape or trying to enter, and it will be interesting to see how officers react to that, and also the officials that we'll be speaking to a little later.
Yeah, so the people that you are seeing boarding taxis there, Monique, are those people that are now commonly referred to as essential services workers.
From what we've seen here, not many taxis coming through on the M5 highway, but what we have seen from the cars, obviously people heading to work, as you can see behind me, and the taxi, we see a taxi driver being stopped now. He's obviously showing his permit. Let us see if the officers are happy with what the taxi driver is showing them. It seems that they are. Yes, there we go. And so that is one of the taxis that has the proper documentation. We're also seeing vehicles being told that they can move. So you're on the M5 for now, at least. This early in the morning, it seems as if people are compliant. The taxi drivers that we are seeing are compliant. It's either those who are transporting essential workers or those who officers are seeing are complying with those lockdown regulations. But it may be a different story when we head to the N2 and the N1 a little later.
All right, Monique Mortlock, thank you very much for that update.